let's do a quick check of these WhatsApp chats that I was talking about, which sources have in fact told CNN News 18 are forming one of the basis of summoning the other people in this case. Now, here's an important WhatsApp chat that has come to light. This is between the talent manager of Kwan Agency, another talent manager, Karishma Prakash, and a person or a celebrity who's just titled D in this case. So the celebrity asks Karishma Prakash whether she has any narcotic substance. Do you have mal? Now, this can be any kind of drugs, but Karishma is saying, yes, but at home, I'm in Bandra. Now, how does this conversation unfold further? I can ask Amit if you want. He's carrying it. So this is what Karishma says. Meanwhile, this celebrity by the name D says that he has hash, not wheat. So she's asking what kind of drug would this person Amit be carrying at the moment, to which Karishma asks her, what time are you coming to Coco? And then the response from the other side is 11:30 or 12 till what time is Shal there? So basically this entire conversation that has come to the fore is one of the basis on which Karishma Prakash will also be questioned by the Narcotics Control Bureau. Meanwhile, Bollywood actor Kangana Ranaut, who has been at the forefront of the fight against the drug menace in Bollywood, has taken pot shots at Deepika Padukone. Reacting to the drug chats between Kwan employee Karishma Prakash and a certain D, Kangana Ranaut says that the person in question is Deepika Padukone. She also went on to say that Deepika's depression phase was probably due to her taking drugs, sarcastically asking her, "Mal kya hai?" All right, Ashutosh Srivastav, who's a lawyer, is with us. Shilpa Ratnam as well as Mihir Trivedi are also getting us more details. Ashutosh, I also want to come to you on the question of speculation as far as names are concerned. As you are yourself pointing out, this is a very serious offense of, either consumption of drugs, procurement of drugs, or the supply of drugs. Yeah. Now, considering on social media, people are just throwing around names, does that also attract any sort of penalty in the sense that, can defamation cases be filed? Because this is amounting to tarnishing people's image as well.
See, if it is found during the investigation that the sole intention of the person naming about any other person was just to defame in the society or, in the media and everywhere. So obviously, the person whose name has been defamed will have all the rights to file a defamation suit against the person who defamed the name. But yes, during the investigation, if it is found that whatever was told was correct, then obviously, NCB will have all the rights, to register that person under the same FIR and do the further investigation and to find out who are the other people involved. Because according to me, I don't think only these people are involved. If this much of drugs are being used in Bollywood or maybe in the country, so there will be some big people involved because this much of cultivation of these kind of crops or whatever, and this much of quantity of drugs cannot be made available unless and until some big names, some big people are involved into it. So obviously NCB will have a greater task to go into the details, whether it is the real fact or it is just that some people are naming someone to defame them.
Okay, let me go across to Mihir Trivedi and Shilpa Ratnam as well. Mihir, coming to you first, any further details that you're picking up from Kwan Talent Management Agency? Any statement that they would want to put out?
At this point, there is absolute silence. But remember, Kwan, the prestigious talent management agency, is under the scanner with 3 of its employees really going and are being asked by NCB to come for questioning. Remember, there are drug chats which clearly indicate that these managers were in the know of people who could provide them drugs. In fact, they were doing it for these celebrities as and when they required. From what we know and what sources indicate to us at this point is that the agency believes that these were people who were the go-to persons for these celebrities to procure drugs, and that's what's happening. Now, what's important to understand at this in this entire matter is that, whether it was one-off situation or was it a proper habit of consumption of drugs, and if that is the case, and there is a link established. There is a proper supply chain, and that's what is something the NCB is trying to get to at the bottom of. And that's why it's important to question Jaya Shah, Priyanka, whose name has also come under the scanner, and the CEO, who will be questioned for whether he was aware of all these happenings in the agency, and that's why the NCB has summoned all of them today, and they will be questioned. Remember, Jaya Shah was already under the scanner when her name appeared in those drug chats, where it clearly indicates that she's trying to instruct one of them about how to administer a CBD oil, and that is when Jaya Shah was under the spotlight as far as the NCB probe is concerned. But now, with these new details coming up, there is lots more questioning as far as Jaya Shah is concerned. Priyanka will also be questioned in context to who all she was providing and what all connections and links does she have. So clearly NCB has a lot of work to do, and questioning these people as far as the initial investigation is concerned is absolutely important to get some sort of substantial evidence in place.
Shilpa, I want to come to you now, because Karishma Prakash, one of the persons we've just mentioned and whose WhatsApp chats have formed a basis for her summon to the NCB as well. Kangana Ranaut has in fact indicated that this conversation could be with Deepika Padukone. Have you heard anything from Deepika Padukone's end?
Well, no, there's no statement that has come in from Deepika Padukone or even Sara Ali Khan and Shraddha Kapoor, who, as sources have told us, and a lot of reports have also said, will be summoned this week. None of these stars are speaking, and Deepika Padukone has also not spoken up on this. Karishma Prakash, whose chats are now out with a certain actor, starting with D, is also the manager of Deepika Padukone. Deepika is associated with Kwan, and Jaya Saha, who's a talent manager of Riya Chakrabarti, is also associated with Kwan. So the role of Kwan also comes under the spotlight. This Kwan is under the scanner, which is why the CEO, Dhruv, has also been summoned.
Do we know anything more about this agency, Kwan?
Well, yes, they're a leading talent management agency. They also manage a lot of sports stars. They also manage actors, musicians. They manage actors such as Ranbir Kapoor. They manage musicians all across the country. Even southern sensation Anirudh Ravichander. They manage sports stars as well. So they're a leading talent management agency who basically manage the careers of a lot of icons in the country. So the NCB will definitely be concerned about the role that Kwan is playing, whether the other celebrities are also partaking in these drugs. For now, the film industry is what is under the scanner, but perhaps the probe will widen as well to find out to what extent drugs are free-flowing in society.
All right, let me go back to the lawyer on our show. Ashutosh is still with us. Ashutosh, you know, coming back to the question of evidence. Now, you're saying WhatsApp chats, conversation messages, text messages are admissible in court, but to have a watertight case, the NCB would want to corroborate everything or these WhatsApp chats with more evidence as well. Will procurement or you know, the presence of drugs on the person at the point of say taking them in custody, would that be important as well, or that is not required to form a case against a person?
Yes, that will be also very important, how much quantity has been obtained, because as per the law, and in section 2022 of NDPS defines the punishment also, because if the quantity is small, then the punishment could be just 1 year, 6 months like that. If it exceeds between, the small quantity and commercial, then the punishment could be of 10 years and fine. And if it exceeds that, even if it is the commercial quantity, then the punishment may also go to 20 years with fine. So that obviously makes a lot of difference. And the witnesses, you know, their statements, what they are stating. Now it is a WhatsApp chat between two people. Now the other person, if called up, and the statement is taken. So obviously both these statements will be corroborated with each other. And if they find that there are some other people also involved into this supply chain of drugs, so then these other people will also be called up by NCB, and they will further be investigated.
Right.
Their statements will be recorded, and to find, these are all threads. So finally this thread has to go to some big people from where all these things are happening.
Emanating,
so obviously
correct.
they will be under the scanner of further investigation, because it it is a big chain now which is coming up. So it will take obviously time and a lot of efforts by NCB and the other team. They may require some further help from the government or some extended team to do such kind of investigations and even seizing the premises, entering the premises, and to get all those drugs and things like that into their possession to do further investigation in the matter.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Certainly, it is important to actually get to the supplier of drugs. And I understand that
Absolutely.
the NCB has been after that. They want to nab a shark rather than just some of these last mile drug peddlers who they have managed to get so far because of the connects through these WhatsApp chats. Realistically speaking, Ashutosh, how difficult is it going to be?
See, it will be difficult because I don't think this has happened in just some months. It must be going on for years and years. Now, to find out all those people and how this much of that is also a big question mark as to how these things are happening so easily. People are just having WhatsApp chat and they are getting what they want.
Yes, this is something very serious.
There have been lapses in it, and obviously NCB will have those kind of responsibilities also to check into the society as to how these things are happening.
Can I just interrupt you, sir, for a bit? I want to go across to Abha Singh.